I make a crime, for example.
You commit a crime.
And then I tell you, and the police come to you, and they start blame you for something.
No, I'm gonna sell you out. I'm gonna sell you out straight. I'm gonna sell you right now, bro.
No, bro. Welcome to the Fun Podcast again
FAM.
with my mates. Yeah, carry on you carry on.
We are friends.
My man.
We are friends.
With my mates. I feel like he just gained some courage. Welcome to
because
the
today
Fun Podcast.
because today the subject is about friendship, is it?
Yeah.
A few podcasts ago, he had a lot of energy, but his energy's
I
gone
don't know.
down today.
No weed
Bro,
today.
gym,
No weed.
bro, gym.
Oh, gym. I go gym.
Gym.
Say your thing.
Oh yeah. I forgot a joke in the previous podcast.
Because you just remember now.
Maybe it wasn't that good, but you know, it was funny because I was scrolling down to Facebook, and you guys know that now there is a lot of conversations like with Real Madrid to replace the main coach, Carlos Ancelotti. And don't take me wrong, for me, Carlos Ancelotti is the best or one of the best coaches.
He's not
I've
the
seen.
best,
but one of the best coaches.
One of the best.
Because
he's
he's the one with more titles. So
yeah, but
we gotta respect that.
Bro.
But anyway,
but we are friends. This is why
I don't like fucking football, bro. We did a whole podcast about football, and he's now coming back with football.
It's friendships, bro. Friendships, isn't it? But
No,
anyway, let me tell the joke. Let me tell the joke. Maybe it's not funny. It's not funny. But basically, you know Erik ten Hag. You know Erik ten Hag.
I don't know anybody.
You don't know anybody. But Erik ten Hag, it was you need to understand the context.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I'm educating you. But basically, Erik ten Hag was the coach of Manchester United. Yeah, and for people that know about football, they know United is strong. Do you know United is strong?
Bro, this is a long ass joke, bro.
No, I'm just trying to ask. Do you know United?
I know United, yes.
Do you know they're
You know,
struggling?
it's the stadium.
No, we've been to the game, me and Nicolay.
Yeah, but you know
you know
United is struggling now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's common knowledge.
Yeah, they used to be good, now this shit.
What they did, the joke was that as soon as they found out that Carlos Ancelotti was leaving, Erik ten Hag called Real Madrid and offered himself to work in Real Madrid team.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid responds, and the response is, we're gonna call the police.
We're gonna call the police.
Take
They actually
me
said
away.
this. That's bad, you know. Yeah, that's bad.
To understand how bad that coach was, like,
gotta call the police.
we're calling the police. Don't call us anymore. But that was the joke. But it's the type of joke you need to understand what's going on in football to actually make it funny.
Well,
So basically,
I don't know anything about football.
Man United and Real Madrid, they are on the same level.
Hey, bro, come on. Don't do that.
Bro, we did a whole podcast about
Don't do that.
this shit, bro. I don't like football, bro.
All right, let's because friendship. Let's talk about friendship.
Yeah,
Come on, no
talk about
sports today.
friendship.
No sports today. Oddly, Barcelona doesn't know anything. This guy.
Would your
What you
friend
talking
take a
about,
bullet
bro?
for you?
Sorry.
Bro, no bullet.
All right, bro. Would you take a bullet
For who?
for your best friend?
You mean?
Yeah. Would you take a bullet for me, bro?
Where am I getting shot? If it's in the head, no. If it's in the hand, maybe I go like that. Boom, yeah. If it's in the hand, yeah.
What do you mean? Where are you getting shot, bro?
Yeah, because if I get shot in the hand, I'm not gonna die. If I get shot in the head, I'm gonna die. So no.
Bro, but to be honest, you got a little bit of meat there.
Yeah, where do you want me to get shot?
And ass.
Nah, that's a bit fucked up. How am I gonna sit down? That's gonna be a bit fucked up.
No, sit down for a month. You can't sit down. But that was in the film. We watched that in the film. The guy's like, where do you want to be shot? Just that side.
No, but okay. Not in the ass, bro. Fuck the ass. Somewhere else.
Bro, but I think no one. Okay, would you take a bullet for your wife?
But she's not my friend.
Yeah, she's your friend.
She's my wife.
Yeah, but normally,
look, the guy. She's not my friend. She's my enemy. But we're just living together. Low key.
No, she's my wife, bro. I love her,
but no bullet.
No. Bro, what the fuck? You always have to go extra mile, bro. We're talking about friends. Why the fuck do you want me to live a miserable life?
He's
Leave
about,
my family alone.
he's about to sing
Leave
the
my family out of it. First is my son in the boat. Now is my wife jumping off a plane, getting shot. Leave them out, bro. Leave them out.
He's, the guy's about to say, love, I love you, bro. I think that bullet gonna hurt.
No, bro, no. Okay. I've got another question. You're my friend.
Yeah, okay.
We're very good friends.
Okay.
Tomorrow you win £1 million
Yeah.
lottery.
Yeah.
£1 million cash.
Yeah.
Would you share it with me, half?
No half, but maybe give you some
How
good
much?
money, and then you can open your own business, and
How much would you give me?
maybe 500,000.
That's $500,000.
No, 500. Yeah, wait. But I give you like
500 pounds.
No,
It's not 500,000.
Yeah, maybe
You got confused.
Yeah, you got confused. You got confused. No, but maybe I give you 100,000.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I might give you. I might give you. I might give you. And
How
then
many
you can.
friends you got?
Huh? I don't have too many.
How much would you give Nicolay?
My cousin, because my friend and my cousin,
Yeah, mixed.
maybe 200,000.
Okay, how much would you give your girlfriend or?
She takes everything,
She
bro.
take everything.
The guy not gonna even
You know
see
what?
them.
I don't believe this bullshit.
No, to be honest, yeah.
You're not gonna give me 100,000.
No, 100,000, but yeah. But,
No
but if
way
you
you
need,
doing
for
that.
example, if you need 20,000,
She keeps going down now. First was 500,000, then 100,000.
Bro, when he said 500, you talk he's 500,000. No, it's
It's
500.
500,000.
It's 500.
How much would you give me?
no, bro, wait.
Because I was thinking about that other day.
1 million is cheap, bro.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. If you win, like, I don't know how much I'm gonna give you.
Too much.
We'll go to your favorite restaurant. It'll be on me.
One time. It will be only one
time. But like you can pick your favorite
Yeah.
restaurant. Like,
Like
it can be lobsters, all these good stuff. But you have a limit of £200. Bro, I ain't lying. You want me to lie? You want me to lie?
The funny thing is, they're like, I will give you.
No, bro, $1 million is nothing, bro. What am I gonna do with $1 million?
I can't take this no more.
No.
The
What am
guy,
I gonna do
you know
with
what
$1
this funny? They was like, I'll give you.
Yeah, it was
I'll
trying
give
to be
you.
a good friend, isn't it?
No, bro, I'm talking serious shit.
Yeah, don't lie.
Like,
No, I don't wanna
you
lie.
can't
I don't wanna lie.
Don't lie.
You
Just
can't.
how much
I don't
would
wanna
you give me?
lie.
Don't lie.
I might give you 10,000 pound. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I
10,000,
actually believe him.
20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
something like
actually
that.
believe
I
him.
might
10
give
to
you that.
20,000.
100,000. There is no way you give it.
No,
No, I believe him. You will give
to
me.
be honest, no, yeah, 10,000, 20,000.
Yeah, I think so.
I might
I
give
think
you.
so. You will
10,000,
give me.
yeah.
But you wouldn't just give it. I would have to ask for
I
it.
might give you.
You wouldn't say there's 10,000. I'd be like, hey man, you win the lottery, man. You're gonna give me like 10,000.
No, but I might
Then
give
you'd
you
be like, you know what? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Just
Yeah,
take
I
it,
might
take
give
it.
you
Be happy.
10, 20.
How much
yeah.
would you give me?
How much do you want?
Ooh, the whole million.
Well, bro, you see, that's the problem with people, yeah?
You know-
you give them the opportunity to
No.
ask for it, and they don't even ask sensible. They just ask, I want the full million. Bro, that's the problem with the world.
You know, let me talk about this. That day, I won the lotto. I didn't win, I bought it. I lost. But that day, I was thinking, there's a guy in America, he won 1 billion.
Yeah.
Billion.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
In the
yeah.
UK, I think it was like, the one I bought was like for 6 million, something like that. So I was thinking, because Nicolay, we're really close. I was like, what would I buy him? I was like, first of all, if I was the guy in America that bought the 1 point something billion, if I won that 1 point something billion, I wouldn't tell him I won it.
I think same.
I wouldn't tell him I've won it. I would come to the office. I'll be check my bank account, Nicolay. Then you will see 1 point something billion. He'd be like, I'd be like, listen, I've been wealthy this whole time. I've been testing you for the last 10 years. See if you're loyal to me. So I would act like, I've had this all the time. If I won the 1 point something billion, I would have bought him a house a Range Rover, and because I know he likes Range Rover, and buy his wife, you know, like a Golf, you know, something like
Range Rover as well.
No.
She likes Range Rover.
Yeah, well,
She becomes expensive, innit?
everybody likes Range Rover, like a Golf.
No, I like Aston
A1.
Martin.
I'll come to you because I thought about you too. So I will set him up for life.
Okay.
House, Range Rover, probably a nice watch. Then I'll give him £100,000 cash too, like here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's for the building. No, for the 6 million that I bought the ticket for, things were a bit different.
I already know where he's going.
I would have gave him a deposit for a house up to £20,000. You need to pay off that shit yourself.
That's your house, man. You gotta pay for it. You gotta
So I'll
pay
give
for
you
it.
like up to £20,000 for a deposit. Probably take you out to JD, buy you some new clothes. Then go for dinner.
And that's it. That's it.
That's it, bro. I'm being real.
Being real, 100% real, bro. And this is just based on his imagination. Because when the money comes into the account, it's a I low-key think.
You tried to call him.
If the guy, I already think, yeah, if I call that guy for 2-3 days straight, he's not picking up, he got money. The guy's gone. And then he will just be like, call, hey, Nicolay, how you doing? Where you, bro? Oh, I'm in the Bahamas. I'm in Bahamas. What are you doing in Bahamas, bro? Just enjoy. My uncle got something, and we just did some work. I was like, bro, you better send me some money.
No. I would give you some money. I will do the things I said I will do. And for you, I would just probably take you to JD with us too.
Bro, I swear, bro, if you take us to JD,
No, imagine if actually wins the lottery one day. I'm gonna be fucked. I will buy your house. I will go 50-50 with you.
No, but
This guy ain't buying me shit when he win the lottery.
Bro.
Bro. Like, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Guys, it was a power cut. No, friendship.
friendship.
Bro, I can do this all day. Friendship.
Friendship. Come on, Nodley, stop it. Come on, go for it.
It's a race between
Bro,
both.
not us. No,
What you mean, bro?
1 second. Nicolay, you have a business.
Okay.
I die.
Okay.
My son grows up.
Okay.
Wants to come
Bro,
and work for you. Would you give him a job
of course.
Of course.
straight away?
Yeah.
Even if you don't need him.
I will help him. I'll help him.
No, how was that? Would you give the guy a job?
Bro, I need to see if the guy is good, you know.
Whoa.
Maybe as a cleaner.
Bro,
Maybe as a cleaner. My son ain't gonna become a cleaner.
He's still gonna find something for your son. This is what he's saying.
My son can be a
Okay,
cleaner. I
let's
don't
be
mind.
real. Let's be real. Jobs, you give people jobs based on their ability to fulfill the job. If they're not good at the job, they're not
But
good at
that's
the
why
job.
we're talking about friendship. Would you
Yeah.
give it just because of our friendship?
Yeah, he can get the job because of the friendship, but keeping the job is going to be his
No,
responsibility.
of course. If he doesn't show up and
If
stuff
he
like
doesn't
that.
show up, yeah. So he can get the job for the friendship, definitely. But to keep the job is his responsibility. He needs to be good at it. But just let me tell you, bro, when you're gone, you're gone. That's it, bro. When you're gone, you're gone. Then my focus is I'll support your family.
That's good. You know what? I like this guy. I like him. What about you? Would you give my son a job?
Of course.
I like you too. Ask me the question. Somebody asked me the question.
Okay, you ask because I don't have son yet. You ask on the come on. Go
I'm
for it.
thinking.
Bro, that's the same question. You don't. There is no thinking.
Just
need.
say, would you give my
Just-
son a job?
Of course.
What the hell is this guy? Yo! Ask me if
No,
You
I'm thinking
die.
another question,
Oh,
bro.
let him think about
I
another
don't know
question. Okay,
this
okay,
question.
Bro, you are in the limit, eh?
Bro, for example,
yes.
if I make a crime, for example.
You
yeah?
commit a crime.
I'm with you.
And then I tell you, and the police come to you, and they start blame you for
No,
something.
I'm gonna sell you out. Bro. I'm gonna sell you out straight. I'm gonna tell you right
this
now,
is
bro.
not fair, innit?
No, bro. It's a limit for my friendship. I'm gonna sell you out, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
depends
telling
what
you
I
right
did,
now.
isn't?
I'm gonna go to prison instead of you.
I'm not saying you're going to the prison, but
Am I getting in trouble
yeah,
instead
you
of
get
you?
in trouble.
Nah, I'm telling. I'm telling, bro. I'm
What you
telling.
do,
I'm
Nicolay?
telling, bro. I'm telling. I'm telling them,
Bro,
straight. I be like,
In
hey,
Portugal, we call that shibu.
no, yeah.
No, but
Bro,
but it's
I
different.
be a shibu every day and be free instead of being not a shibu and in prison.
No, but okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because some friends,
Okay.
they
No,
protect
but
each
I think
other,
it's-
isn't
I'll protect you, but not for in prison.
No, there is two scenarios. There is, I think, realistic is a scenario that you might know,
Yeah.
but not necessarily you're gonna be the one going to prison. You might be the one just kind of not passing the information. But
I wouldn't pass the information if, you know, like let's say they come to me, if I'm not taking the blame for you, I wouldn't pass them any
Bro,
information for you.
forget it.
Are you sure?
I think.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pass information.
No. I think Peshko, for some reason, I have just that feeling. I have a feeling that you pass the information. It depends
Yeah,
what people
you
do to
look like you open your mouth.
It depends
because,
on the police officers that's questioning me.
Yeah, bro, I tell because in Portugal, yeah, that happens quite a lot of times where the police officers are very physical.
Oh, I'll
And
tell, bro.
yeah.
I'll tell, bro.
Yeah.
Before they even raise
And the
their hand,
thing
they be
is
like,
they-
I'm like, hey.
And the
hey.
thing is, and the
I
thing
know
is,
everything.
they make you the same question in different angles, like about 10 times. They make you the same question
Well,
in
I'll tell them
different
the
ways.
first one.
Yeah.
The first
You
time,
know,
they don't need to tell me 10 times.
This guy's a
First
proper.
one,
He's a proper shibo. He's resisting.
If
This is
they
not a
get
friend.
physical,
This is not a friend,
I'm
bro.
telling.
What is your loyalty?
Bro, if you're my friend, you shouldn't do something that's fucked up that puts me in that position.
So you blaming the other
Yeah,
guy?
why
That's
would you
true.
put me in that position to tell on you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's on you.
That's not. Okay, what if something just happened and you're like,
Yeah.
Like, wow, give me a
no,
scenario.
because sometimes
Like accident, something happened, and then you saw that.
no, but that no. I'm thinking more about sometimes you can be in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Okay.
And things do happen. Let's
Okay.
say you and your friend, you're going out, you are in a kind of a nightclub or partying, and then a guy comes and starts messing out with you guys. Your friend, for some reason, he grabs something,
Yeah, and
throw it at him, the guy fall, die. And then you guys decided, I'm not saying that's the best decision, but decide to run away, to trying to hide. And then after 1 or 2 months, the police come over, start questioning. Would you
First
straight
of
away?
all, I wouldn't run because I didn't do anything wrong. Who's my friend?
Wow, would you just stay
No,
there?
I'm just joking. I'm not joking.
The guy like,
no. I'm just doing that for banter. I will run with you. Then obviously me and you will have to come up with a story to stick with.
Okay, so that's the
Because
story.
they're gonna question us in different rooms,
Yeah.
and we need to say the exact same shit.
Would you be the first to break
No, I don't think so, bro. I was just joking before. No.
under pain?
Yeah, on the pen. No, I wouldn't. Serious. I
Would you be resistant?
Yeah, I would.
Rather.
No, I would. I would serious.
What about you, Audley?
same.
I think so.
I don't know.
I think
No,
so.
for
I think we can joke about it, but when it gets to the
No,
moment,
yeah, I'll be serious.
if you really loyal,
bro. Thinking about it now, I was joking before, but now actually thinking about it. Imagine if the police come saying, Nicolay did this fucked up thing, now he's blaming you.
They
You're
do
gonna
that.
get 20 years in prison.
They do
You're
that.
gonna
Fuck
believe that. Fuck that. I'm telling.
but they do
What
that.
would I do?
But they
20
do
years
that,
in
but they
prison
do that.
when you're
they-
outside scratching your balls.
Yeah, but they
eating
might
good
lie to
food.
you.
No, I'm saying if they was true. Like,
Bro, you don't
No,
never
but,
know.
But then you never know. The
You
police,
never
they
know.
can use this like to get
No.
information from you.
Let's say me and Nicolay were in this room. Nicolay's killed someone.
Yeah, but
Now
the
the
thing
police
is,
come, they take
but
us
this
both.
is what they do.
No, they take us both.
Yeah.
Nicolay said, "Oh, it's Pashko. This guy."
But Can you imagine if he didn't say anything
But
and the
how-
police just come to you and
But
say
I'm
your
not
friend
gonna
said
risk
that?
20 years, brother. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
20
risk
years is a long time.
20 years.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
a
long
long
time.
time.
bro. It's a
You
long
would
time.
sell me out in a hobby.
It's
You'd
a
be
long
like,
time.
you didn't even say anything. You were like,
I'm not. You know what? All those be. I'm not saying anything.
anything but. Check
I'm
the
not
cameras.
saying-
It's a long time. Shaking the cameras. Long
But-
time.
No, you would sell that.
But I think basically, I think you just mentioned something that is quite important for even for young people as well. Things can happen, but I think your friendship, how you select your friends, is very important.
It's very important.
And I remember growing up. I mean, I got friends that some passed away because of crime.
Yeah.
I got some that they were arrested, and I got some that they decided to change. So I think, in the moment that you're growing up, at some point you need to make that decision. When you get to 14, 15, 16 to 18,
Then to pick the
you
right
need to
people.
start picking the right people and kind of start
Yeah, it's true.
at least reducing. You know them,
It's true.
but you don't want to be associated because, bro, I seen people that been arrested without even committing any crime just by association.
Yeah.
Because I think there was kind of manslaughter or something like that, or like a crime that even that you didn't. Let's say that a group of your friends decided to go and kill someone. Yeah, they went to kill. Sometimes you didn't even touch the person.
Yeah,
But
you just know about it. You have the information.
If you were in the group at that moment in time, even without knowing, you also can be arrested because you're part of the group. So I think selecting the right friends is crucial. You know, what I mean, select people
Yeah.
that can add some value into your life, people that can help you to grow. And that's why in this podcast, I'm just saying, guys, I might gotta call you both, yeah, because
No,
I'm not
I did that
getting
cut when I was
rich.
18.
I'm not getting
I
rich.
got 5 people out of my life. They were bad. They were good people. They were my close friends. They were good people, very good people.
Yeah.
But their lifestyle
Wasn't.
It
wasn't,
was
for
on the
me.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that lifestyle wasn't for me, bro. That lifestyle was fucked
What
up.
was the lifestyle?
Drugs,
Yeah, that's
alcohol,
yeah.
not working, fucking about. You know, all these bad shit. So I had to cut them.
Yeah. Are they back?
They're still the same.
But are they back in your life at all?
No.
Do you know them? Do you still meet them
I
sometimes?
never meet them now.
But do they never ask you why?
No, they don't even message me.
Why? Did you argue with them or just
No,
call?
argue just slowly, just
Gradually,
left.
just like
Yeah.
Just because you know, I wanted to do better in life, not
Yeah.
just like that. But they just wanted to fuck about.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
some people, even like now, I see like 50-year-old man still fucking about. Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck
that's-
is doing, bro? We're late, you know.
Yeah.
You know, for success, we're late.
I mean, it depends on you. What is your perception of success? As well.
Money.
Then we're late.
We're late. We're very
We're
late.
late, then we're late.
That's why you guys should sponsor us so we can catch up. Catch us up.
Catch us up or let us catch up.
No, we need to. They need to give us the money so we can catch up to the people that's already at the level
What
that
level?
we should be in.
What is the level we should be?
Okay, in our age, I don't want to say my age because you know, I don't want to.
Bro, you're 31.
But what the fuck would you tell people? Why the fuck would you just go and tell people this? Yo, Leo, the editor, bleep that shit. Beep, beep, bitch. I don't want to say my age because, you know, I don't want to.
Bro,
You were very handsome.
In my age, I should have a job that earns more than 100K a year, a big house, nice. I've got the wife and kids because I didn't take any money.
yeah,
You can just get that.
it does take money. It does take money, you know.
Yeah, but not that much.
Okay. Let me
A
ask
nice car.
You got a nice car.
You got a nice car.
You want
Okay,
nice.
not a nice. Okay, but you know, some I have, some I don't have. So you guys need to top it up for me. I need the big house.
That guy, he just said that he needs to have a job that pays 100 grand. Yeah. How many CVs are you sending for a job that pays 100 grand?
Okay, I don't send any CV, bro. No CV at all. Because I don't need my CV, bro. I am CV myself. You know, for no job I've ever seen any CV. I am the CV.
You are the CV.
I am the CV.
You are the CV.
No, but this is true. You know that.
I think, yeah, I know. Bro, because you have something about you. You have the ability
Sounds like so,
to
bro.
bullshit people to the level that they believe you. And that's a good
it's
skill.
good.
Yeah, very
It's a
good
good skill.
skill.
This guy, yeah.
I use my eyes for that.
This is, yeah, literally. Yeah, do the look. Do the look. Do the look. No, that's not the one. Because you remember, you short. Most of the people are going to be taller. So there is the look that is.
But the camera needs to be here. The camera's. I don't know how to do the.
You gotta go down. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go
Bro,
down.
have you ever thought like I'm a right height? It's just you guys are tall.
Bro, he's no normal height. I am tall. He's the normal
I'm
height.
a normal height.
Bro, you short.
Are you normal height?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're the same height.
No,
Bro.
Bro. Hey. We're the same height. That's all right, bro. That's all right.
I think Peshko is right. He's the cap, bro. You gotta take it.
No, leave him out, bro. Friendship. Hey, go out and get some friends.
That's and that's what we do. We
I don't know.
joke with our
I
friends.
don't even know what is friendship.
What?
It's the people that it's the person that you connect with, and you can talk shit to. Phone him in the middle of the night, would pick up. That's what friends is.
Is the people you can trust or you can
trust.
You can trust.
Yeah, you can trust, and you can just be yourself around. Like around you guys, I don't need to. I just it's just me. I'm comfortable. All right, Joe said, cut it.
Bye.